Hello, welcome to episode 69 of the Keep Tappin X podcast.
How you doing, Colby?
I'm well. How about you, David?
I'm pretty excited because we got some special news today.
Yeah, like our special guest today. Say hello there. That's
not what I meant at all.
Oh.
I meant Kingdom Hearts.
That's right. We got a lot of Kingdom Hearts 3 news today.
Yeah, man.
To talk about.
I'm pretty hyped.
We got a lot of news today.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've been pretty dry for a while, but now we're
back in it, boys.
Mm-hmm. Back at it.
Boy.
So, top news, poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop. Colby just showed me the, what is it, Lift Yourself?
Lift Yourself by Kanye.
I've heard the meme before. I've heard the poopity scoop, but I've never heard the actual song.
Yep, it's a good song, yeah.
It was pretty good, except until Kanye chimes in.
So next verse, though?
Whoever the lady is singing is good. But yeah.
Is that a lady? I don't know.
Sounds like a lady.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, channel updates real quick. 999 is just maybe another day. I can't. I'm done right now.
We've been trying to record 999, just keep getting issues.
Yeah.
OBS or Adobe.
I know what the issue is, but now that I know what the issue is, there's no saving it.
Yeah.
Because I've already looked up and I've done everything humanly possible aside from like going into the code and like rewriting. I just don't want to.
Yeah. So the first recording got corrupt audio.
Yeah, that was
the second one got corrupt video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do about it. So yeah, we're probably gonna try something else.
Yeah, but I just tested OBS and it's working with what I need now, which means our next series is Undertale.
Yeah.
Which is we're gonna record tonight and put up.
I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
I've never played it personally, so
yeah, it's a bummer that like a lot of like the surprises are kind of lost because I already know, but like that game is still really good.
Yeah,
and I never
still a
played
great game.
it.
Yeah,
so.
great music, cool play style. So,
yeah. So look out for that. It's gonna be posted next week. Let's go right into question of the week. Yeah.
What is it? Let me know.
Since today's episode 69,
yes,
I thought I'd ask a totally appropriate question.
Okay.
What was the first or notable video game that you've played that felt wrong to play?
That felt wrong to play?
Whether or not you were too young and you were just I shouldn't be playing this. I
absolutely know the answer.
Oh, yeah?
Diablo.
Oh, really?
I played Diablo when I was like 12 or 11, and it was like super gory, and like it was like the first game I played that was like 17 plus, not supposed to play it. So I was like, and it like scared me as a kid. So I was
Diablo
like,
scared you?
Yeah, because I was really young. There were like demons and like scary stuff.
To be fair, I think the older visuals of Diablo are scarier than like what Diablo is
Diablo
now.
1 is like pretty creepy.
I usually think of Diablo 2 when I think of like creepy Diablo visuals.
Yeah. Diablo 2, I played that when I was like 13. So yeah, definitely those games were the first games I played where I was like, maybe I shouldn't be playing this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
Games that I probably shouldn't have been playing as a kid that felt wrong. Mm-hmm. I remember playing Wolfenstein.
Oh, really?
And I was just like, there was blood.
Yeah.
And also like Nazis.
Yeah.
Something as like a 10-year-old or like whatever. I was just like, this is my brother's copy.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I shouldn't be playing this as I was playing. I feel like there was more, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I think there was an earlier example. My uncle had Doom on his PC, and I played that when I was like 8 maybe. Same. But I was like too young to really understand what was happening. Mm-hmm. I was kind of like, ha.
Oh, actually, no. Earlier memory, Grand Theft Auto 3 is probably more prominent.
Oh, really?
I watch my brother play it all the time. I don't really play Grand Theft Auto games.
Yeah.
They're not like my jam.
Yeah.
You can move, David. It's fine.
I'm trying to not hit the mic.
So, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 was like my jam. My brother's jam, I should say. And I watched him play it, and he would like beat people mercilessly. And he'd kill the hooker and stuff. And as a kid, I was just like, I knew as a kid it was wrong, and I didn't enjoy it as much as a result. I was like a goody two shoes kid.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
Like,
so
yeah,
I never played Grand Theft Auto 3. The first one I played was Vice City. I think that was like when I was like 9th grade or 8th grade maybe. So I was pretty young when I played that.
That is pretty young.
Yeah, but
I remember I couldn't buy Devil May Cry.
Oh, really?
It was like Devil May Cry 3, I think I was trying to buy.
Yeah.
And I got turned away at GameStop. Because I wasn't old enough to buy it. So I had to get my dad to come in to be like, yeah, he can buy it.
I think the only game I ever got turned away trying to buy was Halo, I think.
Oh, like the first Halo?
Halo or Halo 2, I don't remember which one. That's the only game I ever got turned away from buying.
That was fast. So yeah, to the people at home, what is the first video game that you ever played that felt wrong to you?
Yeah, you were either too young to play, or you were just like, this isn't cool.
Yeah. All right. let's go into games we've been playing this week.
Yes. My list is long, so you should go first.
Okay. I only played one new game, but I played some Pillars for one.
Nice.
Fun. But I played an indie game called Hover.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's on Humble Bundle. You can probably still get it now. It's like under $6 for a bunch of other games too. But I picked it up because I was interested in it since it released. It's essentially like think Jet Set Radio, think Lucio from Overwatch, kind of where you go around this like neon lit town, performing missions like races and like playing like games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the big draw is like it's super mobile, right?
Yeah.
You know, they spray paint around.
Is there a campaign to it?
Yeah, there's like a story.
Yeah.
A loose story to it.
Like a Jet Set Radio style story.
Kind of. Like it's not like you're in a hub world with other players and stuff. And you
that's
just move
cool.
through the missions through there. That game is like frustrating as fuck.
Oh, is it really? It looked cool.
I kept going back to it throughout the day.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, I really want to learn how to move in this game. Because when the game moves, it moves. And it's really nice. It's very smooth. You're grinding on rails, Jet Set Radio style. Yeah. And when you move and do tricks, you build up energy. Yeah. And you go faster when you have energy and your jumps are higher. And you can jump like really high and stuff. But I think what like really plagues that game is the hub world isn't really well designed.
Oh, really?
So I find myself trying to get from one place to another, and it isn't like intuitive. Like I have to move around places where I shouldn't. I have to like almost trying to break the game to kind of get to places.
Oh, so like it expects you to be grinding on the walls and like doing all crazy stuff to get to the.
But like one example is I had to go up a tower to like throw this ball into like this hole or whatever. And the problem was like there was no straight way to get to the tower. There was like you didn't like, auto climb on ledges. And you climb up it, and you're like, okay, this is fine. But then there's nothing else after that. And when you're holding objects, you can't do tricks, so you can't. You can only grind to build up energy, but there's no way to grind on that area. So I was stuck with like the minimum energy, which meant I had the minimum speed. Yeah. So it was just like I hated it. I was so done with it. And also. The overworld, like the map system, I don't like because you don't have a mini map. You can open up the map in the game, but you have to pause and then open it up, and it looks really bad. Like it's like the opacity is like 20% or whatever. So like you just see right through it, and then like all the other lights around you is very blinding.
It's a weird design choice.
Bad UI in general, but the like the missions you're supposed to go on. So you like I go to the sewers, which is like the headquarters, like the resistance, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And there's this really nice part where you have to climb, like, the only reason people can't find the headquarters is because you have to go up this like obstacle thing to get up top. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So it's a bunch of like, what you've learned. Yeah. Get to the top here, and there's like a lot of cool, like the place was designed to do this. Yeah. So it was like a course, not like this open world thing where like a bunch of stuff could happen. Yeah. So I got to the top. And I reached like the head dude, and he's like, "Oh, you still haven't finished the missions in the city from all the people." Way. And I was like, because you have to do like 3 or 4 missions for like all the main like people. Yeah. And they each show off like a different part of the game. Like one person's all about racing, one person's about this game where you grab a ball and you throw it into their goal. Yeah. Like basketball, but kind of. Yeah. And then another one is, the worst one is deliver packages. And the game's broken when you deliver packages.
What do you mean?
In the worst way. So imagine this, right? In a game all about mobility, movement, you should have like tight controls. Yeah. Which this game's relatively fine with its controls. And you should have a good camera. Yes. And there's a glitch in this game or something that fucked me up when I was playing, where every few seconds, wherever the objective I need to be was, the camera would jut. It would just force my perspective to it. Oh no. Whether that be like 2 floors higher or anything. So I'm like grinding on a rail, I jump up, then it makes my camera move to the right, and all my forward momentum carries that way. So I just boom, and I'm done. And I'm like, and it happens like every like 5-6 seconds.
That's
like
obnoxious.
8 seconds. Oh yeah. It was just for those guys, like that dude's missions, and all of them, not even just one mission.
That's weird.
It was horrible. Yeah. I couldn't stand it, and I had to reset the the mission every time, and the game's buggy. The game doesn't feel finished.
Really?
The game, like,
it's not early access, is it?
Not that I know of. I mean, I'll double check, but
I didn't think it was either.
But it's like, the missions. The way to activate a mission is you don't like press E and talk to people. You have to scan them and then you talk to them. So you just hold down the mouse button. I don't know, whatever.
Sure.
But you talk to them and then you have to scan them again to start the mission.
Okay.
And one time I like failed a mission, or I fell down. I was like, fuck this. I can't, like, I have to restart the mission now.
Yeah.
So I did it, and the guy never showed back up. Because it teleports you back to the dude, so you can restart it.
Yeah.
As opposed to just restarting the mission. I don't know. But yeah, he just didn't show up for a while, so I had to like come back to him, and then he was there, and I was like, come on, guys.
That's some really weird stuff going on. Is this game online? Like, are there other players?
Yeah. They're like, it's cool because like, I remember first getting there and like people like already in a race.
Oh, cool.
And there's a really nice effect where like you always have a trail behind your like feet of like whatever color like your primary color is.
Yeah.
So it's cool. You see these people darting around and you see like their neon trail.
That is cool.
Like visually the game's
it sounds like a cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
At least.
Also, no, this game is not early access.
Huh. It's because like you were saying, it doesn't sound finished.
It really does. It feels early access, and it's just like when you're moving. Like I found the races to be the best, but I was having trouble with one of the races, so I said, "Oh, I'll go back later."
Yeah.
I can't find the person. Again,
are they not on your map?
The way you find them is like when you scan things, like you see names all over them, like in front of you, in the game. Mm-hmm. So I have to like scan around, and then I could use the map, but the map is like worthless.
Yeah.
There's no easy way to get to anyone. There's like a teleportation system, but I don't know how it works. So remember the headquarters? I had to go through all those trials to get through.
Yeah.
So I did that. Realized I had to get off. There was a teleporter. I said, "Oh, okay, I'll just use that." Got off, back to the city, and I wanted to go back up there to explore a little bit. And there's a teleporter right below the course. I'm like, "Oh, that's got to take me up to there." It took me out of the sewers back to the main world. So I'm like, I have to go through the course again, all the way up the tower.
You couldn't teleport back the other way?
Not that I know of.
There's a lot of weird design decisions that sounds like this game.
You could have just made all the teleportation pads like you go into one, and then a list of places come up that you've discovered, and then you click on that wherever you want to go, and you're there.
Fast travel,
just for fast travel.
Yeah, so even though fast travel seems like a weird choice in a game meant for fun transportation, that just sounds like a weird option anyway.
Yeah, if I paid $20 for this, I'd be kind of mad. I'd be kind of heated because the game doesn't feel finished. I paid $5 and change for it, or $6. So,
do you feel like that is worth it?
I mean, yeah, but like,
do you feel like this game would be more fun with friends?
I don't see how, because like you're not working towards like a collective goal.
That's true.
You're part of it. You can be part of a team, which is like a guild, I guess, or something maybe. I think, I don't know, but there's not like you could play like the game, like the whole like basketball style looking game, but like that's only as fun as for like a few minutes. You can race each other, I guess. Moving feels really good in that game. Like when you're able to move, like when you're on a race mission. I like the race missions because they plan out like what's gonna happen there. It's everything else that feels like the game wasn't planned around it.
I know what you mean.
It's clunky. It's like you lose momentum all the time. There are these like spy robots that if you they like detect you and they chase you, and it feels good if you can avoid them, but there's no punishment for getting caught. You get caught, they put you in a red ball, you start breakdancing, and then they stop.
What?
Yeah, or they bring you to like a containment facility where it's just like this little checkpoint they bring you to, and then you just leave. Little pod.
That's so weird.
It's
this game just sounds like it sounds like this is no goal.
There isn't,
it's so strange.
I don't know. And it's just like once you drop from a place, like getting back up it is like stupid. It's just really difficult. Like not difficult, but like frustrating.
I was interested in this game too, but it's kind of disappointing. It sounds.
If you want to pay $6 and try it out, I recommend that definitely. Don't pay $20 for it.
Yeah.
Hover.
All right.
That's
fair.
the game. Hover. That's it, and that's it for me really.
All right. So the big game I've been playing is Pillars 2. Pillars of
Eternity
2.
Yeah, you have Pillars 2.
That game. Mwah,
oh yeah.
Mwah,
oh no. That's great.
It's a direct sequel from the first game.
Okay.
So it just picks up where it left off, except there's like a big event that happens, and like Even though it's the first like minute of the game, I won't spoil anything. And it's just imagine the first game, but the graphics are slightly improved, obviously. And the mechanics are simplified in a way where like they can, like the mechanics are the same, but they're better explained. I was gonna
say, does it feel like less overwhelming when you step into the game?
Yes.
Like, here's everything.
Yes, it feels much less overwhelming. You make your class, which I spent like 45 minutes making my character. Yeah. And it's still like D&D style. So I think the one thing that they changed is casters no longer have spell slots.
Oh.
They have a certain amount of energy they can spend on their spells. Oh. So like, say my wizard starts with the fight with 10 energy.
Yeah.
His first level spells cost 2. His second level spells cost 4. His third level spells cost 6. And then he can either slowly regenerate it in combat, or after combat it all comes back. Or you can use this like ability that all characters have once per encounter that you can either use to supercharge one ability or replenish your resource.
Oh, okay.
So they changed it to kind of like simplify it for people who aren't familiar with D&D mechanics pretty much.
Well, it's better in a case of like, now I don't have to like rest before a big fight because I don't have any spell slots left, right? So I can use my spells. Spellcasters feel a lot stronger in that respect.
They get their spell slots once per encounter.
I have that problem in Pillars 1 where I'm just like, well, I don't want to use like any of my spells right now because what if there's a big fight coming up? You know? That's like D&D though.
Exactly. So yeah, they kind of changed mechanics a bit, which I'm fine with. Makes it a little easier.
So you said you made your character. You can't like carry over Pillars 1 character.
You can and also can't. So without spoiling too much, when you either before you start a new game or when you start a new game, you can import your Pillars 1 save.
Yeah.
And that'll carry over all the story events.
Yeah.
And then when you make your character, it's kind of like you can either rebuild the same character you had or make a new one. But you'll be the same soul.
I see.
So it's like you could choose to change your class or change your look.
But you can still carry over your choices.
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
And they take effect fast.
Oh, really?
One of the first so the first character you meet, no matter what, is
Aloth?
No, the tank. Matt Mercer, the tank.
Adair?
Yeah. He's the first character you meet.
Oh.
And I didn't use him.
Oh.
I recruited him, but I didn't use him. Yeah. So one of my options to say, because my save file carried over, was, who are you? So you like it, and if you know him, obviously there'll be a different choice.
Yeah.
So they take effect fast for many of the characters, which I like. The story's spot on. They still have those sections where it goes into like kind of a pencil drawing thing where it makes like checks for your character. They had that.
So like when you look at an object, it turns into like a choose your own adventure thing.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
It's just like you find in like great detail. Describe something.
Which I like. I always like that. They have ship battles now, which is cool.
Battles.
Yeah, so you have a ship. Yeah. That's like one of the main mechanics in the game. And if you run into another ship while you're on your ship, you have to do a ship battle.
Yeah.
Which is really daunting if you don't know sailor terms.
Okay.
So you can pull a jibe.
For what? That sounds like a con on someone.
Which apparently means a U-turn in a boat.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Jibe.
You can do turn turn one way, turn the other. You can fire your cannons. You have to make sure the cannons on that side of the boat are loaded. Yep. And you have people on those. You can like set up your crew, put them in certain spots on the boat, either like a cook, a surgeon, a cannoneer, a deckhand, or whatever. And you can like hire new people to do that. Mm-hmm. And that mechanic's all really cool. So pretty much it feels like the first game, but a slight graphic enhancement and way more expansive.
How's the setting?
The setting's cool. It's pretty much Pirates of the Caribbean.
Cool. Okay.
It's just like there's islands all over the place called the Deadfire.
One Piece.
Yeah. And there's like all groups of pirates run by all these different organizations and like trying to get like power and trade deals and all this stuff, and it's really cool. I like it a lot.
That's interesting. So you're liking it? How many hours?
I don't know. I haven't looked. Probably too many.
Yeah.
Not enough though.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna play a ton of that game.
Awesome.
Besides that, me and Nicole.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yes.
Did you choose your voice?
I did choose my voice.
Who'd you
I did not choose someone
from
Critical Role.
You didn't choose anyone from Critical Role?
No. Only one reason why.
Why?
Because their voice lines say their character names. So like,
That's fair.
if you have their voice, you like kind of want to play their character.
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
You know, so and I want my character to be my character.
No way, I'm picking whatchamacallit, Gilmore.
Gilmore,
As soon as I get that dude.
It's a good voice.
All right, go on.
Me and Nicole we set up my Steam link finally, which sets your Steam account to your TV so you can play games, and we were like, let's play a bunch of really bad horror games.
Okay.
So we got a bunch of really bad horror games.
Nice.
One of them is called Tattletale.
Tattletale?
Tattletale.
Mm-hmm.
Tattletale is a game where you're a kid, and for Christmas you get a toy. Okay. And the toy is Tattletale, which is a Furby.
Oh, no.
And the Furby starts, you pick it up, and while you're holding it, it's just talking, like, feed me, or like, brush me, or like, rah, rah, making these noises. Yeah. And you have to charge it, feed it, and groom it. And if any of those meters get too low, it starts making a bunch of noise. Or if it's too dark, it starts making a bunch of noise. So you have a flashlight to make it light. And then Mama Furby starts chasing you down and trying to kill you because it wants its Furby.
What?
But then your Furby gets like a friend, and you find him out in the driveway talking to his friend, and then like you have to play hide and seek with them while the mom's trying to kill you. It's really weird. It's not the best game. It was like $3 or something. It's just
good concept though. Furbies, I think everybody's thought of a Furby killing them at one point.
Yeah, it's funny. It is definitely funny. Another game we got was 1, 2, 3 Slaughter Me Street. So this game is a play on.
I saw you guys playing this on my Steam.
It's like a concept. It's a mix of, I guess, Sesame Street and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Jesus.
So what the whole game is it's a straight hallway, and you have to walk down the hallway.
Oh, so PT.
I guess, yeah. But you walk down a hallway, and there are like 3 weird, horrible-looking monsters that can come get you. The first one is like a rat man who he spawns behind you. So the only controls in this game is move forward, look left, look right, look back, and flashlight. Okay. Those are the only mechanics. So to make him stop chasing, you have to turn around, shine the light on him, he gets stunned. You turn back around, keep walking, then you have to turn around, stun him with the flashlight, go back. Until you hit the end of the hallway, and that's how you beat the level. Okay. And there are 7 levels in the game. The second dude is like this weird pink bird man, and he pops out of the side hallways. Okay. So if you move too fast past alleyways without looking left or right, or shine the light on him, he'll just pop out and get you. Okay. So you have to stop for him all while stopping the guy behind you. Okay. And then the third guy is a yellow dragon man, and he spawns in the alleyways. Yeah. So you have one guy popping out of them, one guy spawning in them. That he growls, and if you hear the growl, you have to look in the alleyway to make him not attack you, and then the guy behind you. This game is a frustration simulator.
Is it stressful?
Oh, dude, you have no idea. Nicole doesn't get salty from games, but she was really salty because there's a mechanic, an actual mechanic in this game, where your flashlight doesn't always work.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep.
Just a random percentage chance where it just won't turn on?
Yes. So you have it on, it stays on for 3 seconds, and it shuts off.
Is it a mechanic or a bug?
No, it's a mechanic. It says in the game, sometimes a flashlight doesn't work, you have to hit it a couple times.
Oh, no.
That's a thing. And, it makes the whole game almost impossible.
Yeah, it's all RNG now.
Yeah. So, you'll hear a roar down an alley. You'll turn to it, go to shine your flashlight, the flashlight won't work. And then, but you can't pass the hallway until you get rid of him, and then the guy behind you will just come up you and kill you. Yeah. Or, something dumb like that.
How long does it take to charge it or whatever, hit it?
You just have to keep hitting the button, hopefully it turns on.
Oh, God.
That's all it is. So you're just sitting there, mashing the flashlight button, hoping it works.
How long do you have to flash the light on him?
Just a second. Just,
okay.
You just
so
have
could you
to
spend, the whole time just mashing it?
Usually it turns on eventually. It's usually...
Well, I just mean, even normally. Does it... will it just... is there any delay? What's to stop me from just, turbo buttoning this game?
Because you'll if you turbo button it, it'll turn on, then turn off. Yeah. And stay off, because it'll be broken. And then maybe a couple seconds later, it'll turn on again, then turn off. Yeah. Then it'll stay off for a few.
But if I keep doing it so fast, I'll have, the strobe light.
It'll just... on, right? It takes, a few seconds for it to come back on, because, it just doesn't work.
But you might as well do it, I guess, anyway, if you only need to shine it on them. Yeah. That still sounds awful.
It is. Nicole got to the second to last level somehow. Wow. Or the last level, I think. Yeah.
And then got reds?
I mean, she was getting wrecked the whole time. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. That game was maybe like $2.
1, 2, 3.
Slaughter Me Street. There's 2 sequels too, apparently.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, just 1, 2, 1, 2. There's 1, 2, 3, and then Retro 1 and Retro 2, which I think are on the phone.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but yeah, we played that game.
But Five Nights.
What else did we get?
Did you get spaghetti?
We did not get spaghetti. But it looked amazing. You have to like slap the spaghetti.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's, but
yeah,
but with spaghetti.
A semblance. What was the other one? Oh yeah, we got Emily Wants to Play 2 because we played the first one, and that game's like you're trapped in a house with puppets, and like each puppet has its own mechanic, and they all try and kill you. Oh, okay. That was the first game. The second one, you're in like a warehouse, and like it's the same deal. That game, at least that game works. It functions. So like there's like one doll who, if he sees you, he'll just chase you, and you have to run away from him for a certain amount of time. There's one that plays like red light, green light with you. So like when it's green, you have to tag him. When it's red, you stop. There's one where you have to shine the light on him, and if you do, he'll like despawn. And there's a bunch of them. That game's pretty fun.
Is your review of At Least It Actually Works?
Yes, At Least It Actually Works. That is my final review. That's a fun little horror game if you want something cheap. We got a Semblance 2, which we didn't play too much of. The first one was really good, so we like didn't even know there was a second one. We just saw it on PSN and we're like, whoa, we need to get this right now.
What is a Semblance?
A Semblance is like a really bizarre walking simulator game. There's like no mechanics, just like interact and walk. That's it. But the story's like really weird, like Inception, Doctor Strange weird.
I was gonna say, is it like conspiracy weird, or is it like...
It's just, without spoiling too much, the only things I can really compare it to are Inception, Doctor Strange. Okay. Like weird stuff happens. I see.
Is it like Eldritch in nature?
No. Okay. No. It's like experimentations, kind of like technology weird.
Oh, like sci-fi weird? Or
yeah.
Sci-fantasy
yeah.
weird,
Yeah.
I should say?
Yes.
Putting memories together.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like memory manipulation.
You like go into people's memories using a machine that does it. There's there's an AI companion. Like it's weird. It's cool. I'd love to play it. Mm-hmm. Sure, I'd love to play it on the channel. But I think that's it. I think that's everything I've played this week.
Are you sure? And Hearthstone.
Yeah, obviously. But that's about it. Oh, there's Hearthstone nerfs coming actually, which I'm pretty excited for.
Hearthstone nerfs?
Yeah. They're nerfing a couple cards. They're nerfing Spiteful Summoner, making him cost 1 more mana. They're nerfing a couple Warlock cards because they're overpowered. And I think that's it. There's only like 3 or 4 nerfs. But I'm excited for it.
That's a lot of games.
Yeah, man. I played a lot.
That's a lot of games.
And we have a lot of news too, specifically on one subject. Yes,
we do. So let's go right into it. What you've all been waiting for. Most of you tuned out already since we haven't talked about it yet.
Yep.
Is Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm super hyped. I haven't been this hyped for a game in a while.
So, what about Kingdom Hearts 3? I'm going to adjust my mic here. What about Kingdom Hearts 3? You might... It's just spaghetti. Sorry. I got to open up the chat. There we go. So, we got a lot of new details. They released 2 gameplay demos, essentially, of Kingdom Hearts 2 from the impressions, gathering that they had.
Lucky bastards, they got to play the game.
So we got to see a lot of the Toy Story world.
Yeah, that seemed to be like the main world they showed off.
Yes, and then we also got to see a lot of we got to see pretty much the entire Rock Titan fight.
Yeah, which is cool.
From the Hercules world.
Yeah, I like how the Hercules world's like an actual world again. Unlike I know in Kingdom Hearts 2 it was.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's not just a Coliseum.
Yeah.
Right. I don't remember in Birth by Sleep. I know you go there, and you get to go to like the town of Thebe.
Yeah.
To see like Zack and young Hercules. But I don't remember there being a world associated.
Me either.
I don't think there was.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got some details, some information about the game.
Some cool new changes.
I want to talk about here. So I haven't read this list yet because I kind of want like super fresh opinions on it here. So and thank you to Blake for getting this all together for us here. So first fact here, Keyblades can be changed on the D-pad. You can hold 3 different Keyblades at a time and switch between them. You may be able to choose any in the full game. Not confirmed. It's only 3 at the time.
I think that's really
I agree
awesome.
with that. Yeah.
It'll probably stay to 3, I assume, on the D-pad, just like directional buttons.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
So it makes me think that Keyblades are going to serve a much different function in this game.
Yeah, besides just like, this one has +2 strength.
Yeah, and like a little bonus to like thunder. You know what I mean? I feel as though the attraction, I'm going to predict, maybe even the notes will say it, I think the attractions are going to be linked to what Keyblade you have.
That makes sense. Because like you would use like the Little Mermaid Keyblade to
either
use
that
the
maybe summons
Ariel
will be.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, because summons are going to be the D-Link.
Oh yeah,
you're
right.
Before.
Yeah.
So I think attractions might be, but I don't know. Next, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yep.
Is a summon.
He's like the Hulk. He just like smashes things.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be. I think his skills are called the 8-bit blast.
Yeah.
Blake loves it according to the notes here. And then Ariel from Little Mermaid is a summon.
Yep.
Hers is called Lagoon Showtime. So you can see these in the gameplay demo.
Yes.
Both summons. Good stuff.
Ariel's like a water sprite.
Yeah, she looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like the particle effects, like all the waves around you when you summon her, and then you like basically like dolphin, like mermaid kick into the ground, and then like shower, energy, like water energy and whatnot.
It's cool.
And at least the music I was hearing, I don't know if this is final, but it was the Atlantica 1 music. The
While you're doing the whole thing.
Yeah, which is cool. The Wreck-It Ralph summon is interesting because you like drop lights down. I think it might be. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Yeah.
So you like drop all these these spotlights down and they stun the enemy, and then like once you set them all down, you do like a special attack with them. So
prediction.
Yeah.
Do you think that these two people, since their summons, won't have worlds, including Ariel?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think no. Obviously, Wreck-It Ralph isn't going to be a world. There's too much copyright in there, even for Kingdom Hearts.
True.
And I don't think Atlantic is going to be in there.
No, you don't think so?
No, not now. I mean,
it's not big
they're
right
summon,
now.
right? I don't think. Well, I mean, to be fair, like Aladdin, Genie. So I just don't think she's going to be in it. Honestly,
I feel that.
It'd be cool if she was, though. I'd like to go back to Atlantica for a proper level.
Yeah, with like good mechanics.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be cool to be on like the surface world, but I think that would defeat the purpose of it. So next, different Keyblades and transformations have different shot locks. They look, Blake says they look OP, but damn do they look cool. That yo-yo one is nuts. Literally jaw dropped how cool that was. There's like a yo-yo Keyblade transformation.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's the point. They transform into different weapons. I don't know why I was thinking the attractions.
Yeah.
So the T-Blades will transform into different weapons there. So that's cool.
Yeah.
That'll be different.
So shot lock is like, it's a mechanic that I always thought was cool, but I never used.
Yeah, nobody did. Everybody kind of forgot about it because
Yep.
it was like relegated to the shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
For Birth by Sleep. If people don't know, it's like a lock-on feature, and then you do like a specific attack depending on what you have equipped.
Yeah, you like shoot stuff out of your Keyblade.
Yeah, or you dash at them multiple times or something like that. It's like kind of OP.
Yeah, a little bit if you use it.
You're invincible during most of it, most of them. So, but I'm glad to see them back because they look cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Transformations and attraction flows, all triggered events like Birth by Sleep transformations or Kingdom Hearts 2 reaction commands with triangle.
So you just hit a button.
I see.
That's cool.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So essentially, you get like a reaction or trigger for them, and then you can use them there.
Yeah.
And the transformations are just like in Birth by Sleep, where
Yeah.
you would get a form depending on what you used last there.
So do you think the attractions would be like combo enders? It'd be like after using certain combo, you hit triangle and it does it.
Probably. Maybe you have to do a certain number of skills, and then you get it.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Because I was looking at the gameplay, and he kind of just like whips out the pirate ship like randomly in a Heartless fight, and I'm like, wait. What were the conditions for that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So we'll see about that. A lot of people hands-on have said it feels like a Disney.
Wait, you missed something.
Oh, did I? Oh, I did. Yes, you're right.
Team commands.
World-specific team commands, i.e., Toy Story gets Rocket Ruckus with Buzz and Woody.
Okay, so you can only do those things in their worlds.
Makes sense. And you see it on there, so you hop on the rocket from the end of Toy Story 1, and you're like ram into stuff.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Next point. A lot of people hands-on have said it feels like a Disney theme park and really like it. Keep your attention and keep you happy. Okay. So it's talking about the attractions and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know yet if I like them.
I'm kind of in the same boat.
It feels very dejected.
Yes.
Like the summons feel right, because they're like people you've met on your journey, or like worlds you've been to, or they're like, they keep that Disney relevancy to it. Obviously, this is Disney relevancy. It's like Disney rides, but I don't. At one point, is Yensu going to be like, "Go Sora with the with the rockets,
the
big mountain
Disney train."
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, where are these coming from, and how are these being used?
I like the attractions, but I feel like if they were only usable in boss fights, I'd be more happy. Because I don't want I don't want like every heartless battle I fight to be like, here's a train, here's another train, here's another train. Now I'm on a rocket, and now I'm on a rocket again.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels so out of there. But I mean, it looks fun. Like, it looks good for what it is.
It does look good.
I'd like to see how they explain, like,
how does that make you a Keyblade master?
You get like a fast pass, and that's like how you summon them. Like,
I don't know. It is kind of strange.
So links equals summons confirmed.
Okay.
So basically you use all of your MP gauge, and just like the D-links in Birth by Sleep, where you would like level up your D-link and everything, and like you connect with certain people and get it. That's how summons work.
Okay.
So that's fine. Awesome. Big areas for exploration, not open world like Final Fantasy 15, but much bigger areas in Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's
Makes
good.
sense.
I like that.
I like it a bit more linear in that regard.
Yeah.
I was afraid this would somehow be open world.
I wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah, me neither. Kingdom Hearts shouldn't really be open world.
No.
You can scale walls that are flashing. You auto jump on sparkled areas.
Yep.
So you see this namely if you watch the Rock Titan gameplay, where you'll see walls with like a white sheen on them, so you can walk along those.
That's fine.
And then there are like little sparkly areas on bosses that like make you jump.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is like maybe because the game isn't finished or anything, but like that Rock Titan part where he like jumps up him using the sparkly bits.
It was a little janky.
Oh, it looked. I didn't think it looked right at all.
Yeah.
It looked very weird.
It looked like the path like wasn't clear as to where to go, so you kind of had to like break the game to get up.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Yep, so there's a button to skip summon animation cutscenes. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that is
so
nice.
You can skip summon cutscenes. That's great.
Yeah.
That's actually...
After the 100th time summoning someone, you don't want to watch the cutscene again.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to see Ariel popping out every time, I'd be a little sick of that. The Toy Story storyline info. We got some info on the story there.
Cool.
Young Xehanort slips the world into two. You mean splits the world into two. Half of the toy pals are in one dimension, and the others in another. Sounds like how they did Traverse Town and Dream Drop. Yeah, I agree. Kind of like how in most of the Dream Drop Distance they kind of like split the worlds. But I think he's talking about the how the world ends with you. They were like parallel on the same plane there, kind of thing. So yeah, I could see that being a thing, which is cool. Although I wonder how we're gonna move between dimensions because there's no other playable character. There's nowhere to Riku.
That's true. Yeah. Do you think Toy Story will be early game or late game, considering if Young Xehanort's part of the story? Do you think that's like right away?
Early game.
Yeah.
I think it's early game.
It probably is.
I feel like most of these worlds that they're showing off are early game. Like we haven't even seen Big Hero 6, which I think is going to be a later game. I think Monsters Inc. is going to be like mid game. Yeah. Kind of thing. Who knows even then? I mean, we only have what? Big Hero 6, Tangled,
that's it, Toy Story.
There's another one in there I'm missing. Monsters Inc.
Oh, and Coliseum.
Coliseum. Yeah, so I guess 5 right now. There's probably one we're missing.
Yeah,
off the top of my head. But
what do you think is going to be just prediction? What do you think is going to be the last world besides like the end of the world, the last world? Yeah, that's going to happen.
The last world on there. Yeah,
like how like Beauty and the Beast was Kingdom Hearts 1, or
I would say something like Radiant Garden, but that's probably going to be an earlier world.
Yeah. If a Disney world is going to be one of the last ones, what do you think it's going to be?
Like a Fantasia world.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Dope. Yeah.
But we already fought Chernobog.
For no reason.
Yeah. So it'd be cool if he came back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like that. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Frozen.
No. They wouldn't make that the last level.
People like it.
No.
People are hype about Frozen.
Nah. That would not be the last level.
I can see an ice world being one of the last worlds.
I can see... Not... you're wrong.
I can see it.
You're wrong.
I can see it.
You're wrong. I'd imagine some sort of more classic Disney kind of thing going on.
They've used so many of them though already.
Yeah. No, they have.
Yeah.
But yeah, on to the next point here. So, Blake says the game looks amazing. All the videos shown today look gorgeous, and people who got their hands on it only confirm how good it looks. 60 FPS Sora with PS Pro and Xbox One.
Yep.
Xbox
One X.
Yeah, One X. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. 60 FPS.
I did hear it was 30 on not Pro and Xbox One X though.
Ooh.
On PS4 and Xbox One, it's 30. I heard.
Maybe it's just the build.
Yeah, that's possible. It could be just build.
It's still early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 release date to be revealed next month. I heard early next month.
I hope so. That'd be cool.
But yeah, next month we're getting the release date.
Yeah, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Watch them be like 2020.
Yeah, I feel like there's still a lot of the game they still need to do, but then we don't know a lot.
It could be done. They didn't show it.
It's only just recently we saw like Monsters Inc.
That's true.
Playtest stuff. So yeah. I'm kind of worried. I'm a little bit worried.
Well,
but to be fair, we don't know a lot.
It's coming into existence. That's all I care. That's all I care about.
Non-cutscene dialogue are voiced. Okay, so they already did the voicing for like.
Oh, so everything's voiced, which is cool.
Pretty much.
That's a new thing for Kingdom Hearts. Usually, non-cutscene dialogue isn't voiced.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I misread that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So everything's voiced.
Ooh,
which is nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
But I wonder if all of it. Probably not all of it.
I mean, like when you're in a shop and menu stuff might not be, but there's no just like press A to advance text stuff now. It's all going to be voiced.
Ooh, okay. All right. Heard a few interviews about Thunder Mountain Ride. So that's, I believe that is the choo-choo train.
Oh, yeah.
Like a raging raft ride. Haven't seen so we haven't seen that yet. Haven't seen gameplay yet, but everyone brought it up with a huge smile on their face. Okay. Isn't raging raft ride like the come down in the water?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think they would base a world off of a ride?
No.
You don't think they would?
No, they're attractions. They're like things.
Okay.
It's probably like a big like AoE splash thing.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
And then finally we got some names of Keyblades.
Okay.
So we got the Ever After, which is going to be the Tangled Keyblade.
Yep.
The Infinity Badge for a Toy Story Keyblade. And the Smile Gear.
The Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that's a strange name, but okay.
Cool. And then just a little bit more news. Nomura apparently is challenging YouTubers to keep up with the flood of incoming news.
Apparently it's going to be daily.
Yeah, to a daily release. Probably
so challenge to you, Colby.
Yeah.
Make little 5-minute videos on your own, reading off the news and post them to YouTube.
I'm gonna adjust
people like our Kingdom Hearts, man.
I think people would like.
Nomura challenged you. Challenge us.
Challenge accepted, Nomura.
But I can't be here every day, so.
So just record 5 minutes and it's about, hey guys, Colby here. Talking about Kingdom Hearts news. He said that the Keyblades are going to be a little bit more gray. And this game a little less gray than other games.
Yeah.
I mean...
Also, we have a lot of screenshots. A lot of Kingdom Hearts screenshots.
I think that'll... that'll fill me with a lot more confidence.
Yeah.
Of, like, if this game's going to be finished.
That's true. If there is a lot more news coming out, like, every day, they announce, like, hey, this character, hey, this world, hey, this cool little attraction
I don't want them to release this game if it's not finished.
Exactly.
I don't want them to feel rushed to do it. Like,
same.
People are going to buy it anyway, so if I have to wait another
everyone's going to buy this game.
If I have to wait another year, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll do it. What's going to happen? I'm not going to.
Prediction.
I'm going to move my mic again.
What do you think is going to get more sales copies? Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Kingdom Hearts 3. Because Final Fantasy 7 is going to have the problem of being released in 3 chunks.
That is true. You're right.
So a lot of people are going to buy the first one. It's going to break some records to do that. And then 2
is going to get less.
Or way less.
3 is going to get less.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I feel it's going to happen. But I don't know. Maybe I'm underestimating the power of the behemoth that is Final Fantasy 7.
That's true.
The powerhouse.
But I agree that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to just dominate.
In other news, so that's our Kingdom Hearts 3 news. Were you satisfied with the gameplay, for one?
I was very satisfied. Yeah. I was really hyped looking at it. I was like, man, I just want to do this.
Yeah.
I just want to play this game.
It looks good. A lot of particle effects going on everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a chaotic game.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, just cool. It looks like, that's the Kingdom Hearts 2 roots in the gameplay with a lot of nice additions. Good shit. My news for today.
Yeah.
I've got, excuse me. Oh, God. No Man's Sky.
I heard about this.
Yeah, their multiplayer is finally releasing.
Yep. After how long?
The game released in 2016?
2 years, yeah.
Yeah. So it's been about almost 2 years there.
The thing they advertise.
So on July 24th,
Mm-hmm.
No Man's Sky is getting their multiplayer mode.
Mm-hmm.
Most, if not all, the single-player gameplay will be available in the multiplayer setting, including base building. So I'm going to start doing this thing, right? Sometimes I just write the news really fast on Microsoft Word, and I do spelling errors.
Okay, yeah.
So it will include base building, space jets, and racing.
I don't know what that means.
It's supposed to be fights.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Like, listen, fucked up what they did with No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Everyone will admit it. Shit. But some people still play that game and enjoy it.
That's true.
So I thought it was important. No Man's Sky is like a very important part of gaming.
It is.
It's a blemish, but like it's like a lesson learned kind of thing. Though people still haven't learned their lesson.
True.
Hype trains. All right. Next, Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
The PC port gets an update again.
All right.
Yeah. So this actually changes a lot more visuals and some gameplay elements here. So the battle UI, like the menus and whatnot, have gotten another update to look a lot smoother, a lot better in the game, less like it's a freaking mobile like garbage dump. You can now switch between controller or keyboard layouts.
That's cool.
For your controls. Great. You can pause during battles.
That should have been there in the first place.
Yeah. Sprites have been reworked in the overworld map. In the overworld map.
Okay.
So looks better.
Look more classic, yeah.
The resolution of the animated cutscenes, so like the very few like Toriyama cutscene looking things have been improved. It's a better resolution. And finally, a third patch is in the works, scheduled for June.
That's good. I'm glad they're fixing it.
Yeah. So they realized their mistake, realized they can't get away with it.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to fix that.
So the PC version might be playable, which is cool.
Yeah. Next, and this is really awesome news, actually. Microsoft unveils the Xbox adaptive controller.
I heard about this.
So, it's a controller aimed at players with limited mobility. So, like missing fingers or like Parkinson, stuff like, just disabilities.
Yeah,
that would impair them from playing video games.
Yes.
So, it was worked on by a UK charity company for gamers called Special Effect. Primarily work with gamers with disabilities.
Yeah.
And if you look at this controller online, it's a nice like flat base with like two giant buttons on the right, and some interface buttons on the left. What's important about it is there's a whole slew of attachments and peripherals to help many different types of gamers play, like foot pedals, stuff like that, more like joysticks or anything you need, or like, and there's a lot of different like inputs for this. It's $99 to purchase, and I don't believe I got the release date for it. So
I think for something like this, that price may seem a little steep, but I think it's fine for this because you would only need one, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you can you can partner it with other controllers, so you can both play. Yeah. If you're playing with somebody who doesn't have these disabilities, you can play with them normally.
Yeah.
It's really great. You can get like joysticks. There's like so many different peripherals for this.
Yeah. So like no matter what accommodation you need, they'd have something for it.
Yeah. If you look at the video, it's like pretty impressive the amount of just things they have for this already.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's just really cool to see people. I remember reading about this. When it was leaked a little while ago, and then before then I remember reading an article about like the NFL games, like people were complaining that it's not compatible. People just, there's a big community out there of like gamers with disabilities that need help. So I'm glad that they're Microsoft is taking the helm and kind of like, here, let's go, spearheading their way through that. So hopefully like Sony, Nintendo, that all those companies can start.
I was just thinking of that. Do you think after this releases, do you think other companies will follow suit?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like good press.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good press, and it's just like good. It's just like a good thing to do. I'm surprised no one's made a big deal about it earlier.
I know it's been a while.
Yeah, been a while. Next, Okami HD coming to Switch. We already knew that.
Yep.
But now it has a release date.
Nice. What is it?
So it was previously announced as coming this summer, But now, the confirmed release date is August 9th.
Okay.
So if you guys want to get Okami HD, great game, people love it.
Definitely a good game for the Switch.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So August 9th, go pick it up. The NES Mini is returning.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So June 28th is when retailers should get it back in stock. No word on any changes like the price or if it's going to come with a longer controller. Just people complained about that.
Yeah.
Or 2 controllers. But yeah, so if you missed your chance at getting the NES Mini or you paid like $500 for it and you hate your life right now, it's coming back.
If you bought it on eBay from someone for like a grand, rip you.
So sad. Yep. So Nintendo, I mean, about time?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to hate it, you know what I mean? But good.
Yeah, they've been kind of doing this every year now. It's kind of like a thing. Like the SNES Mini happened, and now the NES Mini's back. And
SNES Mini didn't have a problem. Like, you can still get those
Yeah.
for like normal price, like $70 or something.
Yeah.
Have you played any of them?
The minis?
Yeah.
No.
I played. Sarah got the SNES Mini,
nice.
and I played it with her. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It just works, right? Like that's the best thing you can ask for.
It works just as good as an SNES.
Yeah.
Nice.
If not a little better, really.
That's awesome.
Because it looks nice, and like all the games are just there.
Oh, it comes with the collection, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it comes with it's a little less than the NES one, but it comes with great. Final Fantasy VI is on there. Earthbound.
Oh wow.
Donkey Kong Country. You got freaking F-Zero.
Super Mario RPG. Yeah, nice.
I think.
Like the only game it doesn't have is Chrono Trigger, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Other than that, like it has everything. It's great. My last bit of news, because I feel like I've been including movie stuff a bunch, so here's video game movie.
All right.
Monster Hunter, the movie.
Oh no.
Gets its lead actress.
Oh no.
Mila Jovovich.
Was she in another video game movie?
Yes.
That name sounds familiar.
So you might recall her because the director, Paul W.S. Anderson, of this movie, also directed the Resident Evil movies.
That's what it's from. All right.
So we're getting Alice.
Great.
From
Awesome.
the Resident Evil movies in our Monster Hunter movie.
Oh, no.
What are you talking about? This is going to be amazing. Especially... Okay, so the movie has...
It's going to be awful.
A couple details. Only 2. The movie has a $60 million budget.
Cool.
And it's going into production in September. And I believe they're filming in, like, South America.
Awesome. Cool. They're probably gonna film in like a jungle. They're gonna have CGI little cat dudes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know,
played by like The Rock.
Yeah.
Like...
Played by The Rock. They're gonna have Rathalos.
Oh yes. Listen, if I can get my scene of like a Rathalos kicking some ass, that's all I need. That's all I need. Listen,
it's gonna be bad.
Don't expect greatness from this.
No.
Don't expect like deep story.
Expect cheese.
It's Resident Evil cheese. Yep. That's what you're getting out of this. So no one's gonna walk away from a Resident Evil movie saying like,
wow, "Oh wow, that was a good movie.
I can't believe it." So,
well, that's happening.
Yep. What about you, David? Any news?
One of my news stories is actually just a sale, a PlayStation sale that's happening right now.
Okay, I like that.
Huge really? Sale.
Like, is it digital? Like,
it's a digital sale.
Okay.
So there's too many games for me to list, but
there's too many games.
Yeah, but among them are Chivalry, if you remember that game. Chivalry.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's like $6. Darkest Dungeon, $10.
Nice. Good game. Pick it up.
All of the Dead Risings. Devil May Cry 4 is special edition is $9.
Nice.
Dragon Age Inquisition. There's a lot of games. Far Cry. Guilty Gear.
How much is Inquisition, does it say?
Dragon Age Inquisition is $10.
Wow.
That's a huge sale. Jak and Daxter.
Yeah.
All of them. All of the King's Quest games, which is strange.
It might be the newer ones.
Yeah. The Need for Speed series, Deus Ex.
What's the sale for?
All of the Resident Evils. For really cheap. What is it for?
Yeah, is it just like PSN sale, or is it like? Because Memorial Day is next week. I don't know why there would be a Memorial Day sale.
It's just a flash sale.
Cool.
So, on PSN.
Yo, check it out.
It's until Monday.
Okay, so just this weekend.
Yeah,
so get on that.
Do it fast. Also, PS3 games.
Oh my god, today's May 18th.
It is. You're right.
Fuck, I didn't say that.
And I mean, I don't really care about this news story, but Fortnite is coming to Android.
Yeah.
And PUBG is getting its 50 versus 50 mode. So I guess all the battle royales are updating with new modes.
Did you hear? In fact, I didn't put it on the news, and I hate myself for it, but the new COD.
Oh, yeah. Black Ops 3? 4?
4. Black Ops 4 was announced, and no single player, and it's a battle royale mode. I
didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
So there's 3 zombie maps, and no single player campaign in the game, and it's a battle royale game.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I'm
sorry I didn't get more details.
Surprised and not surprised at the same time.
Just like getting on that bandwagon. It's riding.
That's why I'm not surprised, because everyone's doing it, but I honestly didn't think COD would do it.
Me neither.
I thought they would just stick to their formula.
It was rumored, though, to be fair. We had rumors of it going into it, but...
Being someone who doesn't like Battle Royale games, this new fad sucks. I hate it.
I agree. It'll pass.
I hate it.
It'll pass.
They're so boring.
Next is JRPGs. Let's go.
I would love it. Man. I don't want to stream Fortnite. I don't want to.
You can't really. I feel like you can't.
What do you mean you can't? That's the stream game.
Why didn't you stream the Thanos mode? It's gone now.
I don't care. I don't want to play the
game. You'll play it and you'll like it.
That's all anyone streams is Fortnite.
I actually wanted to play as Thanos. I'm not gonna lie. I started watching gameplay and it was kind of fun.
I mean, it's cool they added a mode.
Yeah, but
let me just say, I love Epic Games. Epic Games are great. I love the company. Yeah. I just don't like Fortnite. Not a fan.
I don't know, man. Steam Spy.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's...
Anything else?
No.
Okay. So, going into releases. So, I'm going to be doing to the end of May because Kalukale, we're not meeting next week. Because I'm moving to a house.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
be a change in location.
Yeah. So I'm going to be very busy next weekend. So no podcast next weekend.
Yep.
And we're going to end it on 69. That's it. But so I'm just going to go through releases all the way to the end of May.
Okay.
So from what I picked up here, May 22nd, we'd have Ancestors Legacy for the Xbox One PC.
Don't know what that is.
We got Mega Man Legacy Collection for the Switch.
Yeah, nice.
We got Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 for the Switch.
Actually, that's every Mega Man game on the Switch.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mega Man for the Switch? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I wonder if that includes the X series. Probably not.
I could be wrong, but I don't think they do.
Yeah, probably not. Runner 3 for the Switch. So the Runner series is popular, I think. So enjoy. Space Hulk Deathwing Enhanced Edition.
Space Hulk Deathwing.
You think that's like, oh wow, it's a Warhammer game.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, okay. That's okay, good,
so I was
good.
like, what would combine the Hulk and Deathwing? I couldn't think of anything besides Warhammer.
That sounds epic as fuck. No. That's for PS4 and PC. State of Decay 2, the standard edition. I feel like, the standard edition for Xbox One and PC, because they just released the deluxe edition or whatever, which I heard is bad.
Oh, really?
I heard State of Decay 2, not a good game.
Oh, that sucks.
And then Tennis World Tour for PS4, game Xbox One, Switch, PC. That's May 22nd. May 24th, we only got one game. Maybe I typed this wrong. I have Dylan's Decad Heat Breakers for the 3DS. I did not write that correctly.
Dylan's Decad Heat Breakers.
It's not Decad. I know it's not.
What is this?
Dylan's just write Heat Breakers.
Heat Breakers.
May 24th.
What is this? Oh, it's that game that we looked up the other...
Oh, that game.
We looked up a few weeks ago with Dylan. He's like a weird animal dude.
Let me see.
We looked this up.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember this. Come on, Dylan.
That's Dylan.
I don't remember this.
We totally looked this up because we were looking at it like, what is this? Oh,
yes. Okay.
He's like a weird crocodile. Is he crocodile?
Yeah, he's like he's an armadillo.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's this game called? Dead? Oh, yeah, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. I just had a cue there for some reason. Okay. Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers. Okay.
It's a rolling western.
Dumb. Moving on. May 25th, we have a Dark Souls Remastered, PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Yep. Which I might play.
You're fucking wrong. You're a sucker.
Whatever. Dark Souls fun.
Whatever. And then also on May 25th, Detroit Become Human
for
PlayStation 4. Yo, go watch that on our channel.
Yeah.
If you want to see what that game's all about.
Maybe constitutes a legit playthrough.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It's probably not a long game.
Mind. I'd play it.
Me too.
I'd play through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably not a long game. And then May 29th, we have Agony. For PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Mm-hmm.
Everspace for the PlayStation 4. I don't know. Legend of K.
Legend of K.
Anniversary.
Sure.
For the Switch. Sega Mega Drive Classics for the PS4 Xbox One. That's the big collection of Sega Genesis games, which looks awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Shit. Mm-hmm. And then Street Fighter 20th Anniversary Collection for the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Do you think that's like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3,
Dude,
Turbo,
whatever.
Super, Ultra,
I don't
Mega,
care.
Street Fighter?
Listen, you can get any like you could be like, I'd have an Ouya and be like, well, here's Street Fighter for it.
Yep.
Capcom's probably released it.
Do you remember the Ouya? I remember seeing it in GameStop, like piles of the box office.
I've never seen a
buy
physical
the new
one.
console. I remember it.
Never seen a physical. Oh, have I? For some reason, I feel like Blake got it, but I don't think he did.
There was like a hot minute where I was like, yo, I want to buy an Ouya.
It's the next big console.
And then everyone was like, it plays phone games. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe not.
So, anyway, thank you so much for joining us. But we're not done yet.
Yeah.
David.
What? I did last week.
Yeah, you're right.
If you could recommend anything, whether it be a type of head scratcher or a type of rechargeable battery or a type of tablecloth, what would you recommend?
I would recommend to the fine people out there in the world the most important thing one should ever have in their lives. Something vital, crucial.
Yes, I'm listening.
So I watched Star Trek.
Oh, you started watching Star Trek?
The original Star Trek.
Oh, boy.
And I watched the pilot episode.
Oh, boy.
Of the original show with Captain Pike.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who that is.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Oh, the cheese on that show. I love it. It is great.
Is that too much for you?
I don't know. It's really funny when like they're using the transporter to go down to Earth and they just like pause the frame and then like edit someone disappearing out of it and then it continues so that or just like different era, different time. So I recommend you go watch
Star Trek the original,
the pilot to the original Star Trek.
When did that come out? 60s?
I didn't even check.
When did the pilot of Star Trek release?
Star Trek pilot episode. So I was in a lot of different recommendations. The Man Trap, that's not it. Oh yeah, 66, I think.
66. That sounds right.
Maybe. I don't know if that's it though. The cage. I think the cage is more appropriate.
I don't think it came out much.
65, I think.
65. All right.
Yeah. Oh man,
go watch the original Star Trek.
There was some like cringy part in the beginning where the captain was just like his like assistant came on board or was like bumped into him and he's like, what did I tell you about being on the deck? And she's like, I have your 5 o'clock report. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then like there's only one woman on the bridge, so he looks over to her and she was like, she's only doing her job, and she's like, well, you know how I feel about having women on the bridge.
Oh no.
And then she was like, looked at him and she was like, well, you're different. And I was just like,
ooh, the 65ness is just palpable.
Oh, it was.
I heard that Star Trek was always progressive for its time, though.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think maybe I missed the point on that because it was pretty like.
Well, I mean, it was. Nowadays, it's still kind of,
I don't know. Anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us for the Keep Tappin X podcast. Look us up on all of our social medias. You can find us on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Google Play Music, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Did I miss anything? Not Spotify.
Everyone was a special message for everyone who's watching us on SoundCloud right now.
Oh yeah.
If you want to support us, please go to our YouTube channel. You can still listen on SoundCloud. Just hit the little subscribe button on our YouTube, and that's it. That's it. I mean, SoundCloud just doesn't give us the same kind of support that YouTube does.
We do appreciate it deeply.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
And we see you guys listening. You know, like the stats say it all. But yeah, our building up the YouTube would be really nice.
Yeah. I hate to self-promote too much, but just...
Well, it sucks because SoundCloud does this thing where you can download the MP3s, which is really nice. Mm-hmm. But you can also, have it open and, doing other things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
whereas,
true.
Unless you have YouTube Red, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's very true.
And that's very frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
So, we understand.
Yeah.
SoundCloud is just more convenient for a podcast setting. But,
absolutely.
But, yeah, I mean...
And just leave us a comment, even on SoundCloud. Just be like, hey, what up?
Yeah, every awesome. Bit of support, all the likes, all the...
We like talking to you, so...
Yeah, we do. Okay, so check us out. Keep Tappin X, no G.
Yes.
No G, Keep Tappin X, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone have a great week. We'll see you in 2 weeks. So
2 weeks.
Talk to you then.
See ya.